Hi, and good Erev Shabbos from the Gush. It's Moshe Taragin, and I'm honored to be giving this week's Mizrachi Dvar Torah. In Parshas Nitzavim, Moshe is getting close to the end. He's about to describe and to collate all of his warnings and all of his historical prophecies into the Shira of Hazinu. But in the end of Nitzavim, HaKadosh Baruch Hu instructs Moshe to write the Sefer Torah down as a testimony. What will the Sefer Torah bear testimony to or for? Well, Hashem describes all the bleak moments that unfortunately and tragically our people have endured. V'anochi hastir astir panai, this is where the phrase occurs, the terrible, terrible state in which Hashem's presence is obscured. Not just that we suffer, but we just can't locate, we can't identify Hashem in our world. Hashem seems absent from our world. And Hashem says the Torah will be an aid. And he repeats that message. It's in Parak Lamed Aleph Pasach Chaf Aleph, in the middle of Shishi. When all these terrible scenes occur, the Ansa Hashira Hazals Lefanav Li'ed. The Torah will provide some testimony that I haven't forsaken my people, that history is still on target, that Jewish people are still the children of Hashem, that Gula is still upon the horizon. Torah will provide that testimony. Kilo tishakach mipi zero. This phrase, also an iconic phrase, kilo tishakach, is typically interpreted. There's something in the Torah that provides a message of consolation, of confidence, of empowerment after we go through the hellish nightmare of Golus, of hastir astir panai v'aikitim sena kolar oselu. There's some testimony in the Torah, the fact that we were selected at Har Sinai, the promises to our avos, the prophecies of Geula. And by the way, if you'd be worried that maybe the Torah won't outlast all these terrible tribulations, so its testimony will be erased with the passage and the ravages of time, the Torah says, no, don't worry, kilo tishakach. Torah will always be there. The record, the testimony, the register will always exist. So look in the Torah, you'll find some coded message to provide light in darkness, hope in despair, promise where everything seems forlorn. But there's another way to read this pasuk, and it's alluded to by Yushalmi, that ve'ansa hashir hazos lefanav li'ed ki lo tishakach mipi zaro, the fact that Torah will never be forgotten is itself the testimony. How will we know? The world will seem bleak. Discrimination and persecution will seem unstoppable, pointless. So many factors in our world will be indecipherable and bewildering. Hashem's presence won't be evident. Hastir astir. What sign will we have that we're still Hashem's children and that history is still veering, surging towards all the prophetic terminus and endpoints that we were told? The answer is the inviolability and the indomitability of Torah, that no matter what will happen, no matter where we'll travel, Torah will hover above history. Torah will outlast history. The Ansa Hashira Zos Lefanav Li'ed, not the first way to read it, that there is some testimony in Torah, and by the way, don't worry, that testimony will always exist, won't ever be erased from the historical record. But the fact that Torah will never dissolve, Chas v'Shalom, will never vanish, this is the strongest and most compelling sign that even within dark periods, our prophetic endpoint is assured. It's hard to know where we are in history. We feel that we've shifted into the next phase, into the next stage. We don't know how long it will take. We don't know what to make of all the signs. But one of the most encouraging signs that convinces us, convinces me, that something is afoot, that we're moving forward in history, is the flourishing of Torah, not just in our homeland, which has become the epicenter of Torah, but across the entire Jewish world, which to me at least is a product of renewed and restored Jewish pride and renewed presence in our homeland. And that pride always expresses itself in greater commitment to Torah. There's more Torah being studied in our day and age than at any point since the first Beis HaMikdash. To me, this indicates that something is happening. This indicates that Hester Panim is slowly ceding to Gilui Shechina, just as HaKadosh Baruch Hu promised us. The Ansa Hatara Zeli Aid, Hashira Zos Lefanav Li'ed, Kilo Tishakach, the testimony that debunks all the hopeless despair and all the doomsday prophecies and all the naysayers, is the inviolability of Torah, ki lo tishakach mipi zera. Shabbat shalom.